So at the moment, Nigel, the 2021,
Yeah.
a little bit different than what we hoped for or expected so far. Albeit, how's the market been so far, or what's your outlook for 2021?
I think the outlook for certainly in the life sciences market, again, we're lucky in that it's probably the most robust, or one of the most robust recruitment areas to be in. And certainly for the last 6 weeks or so, the start in 2021 has been very, very positive. We've seen a major uptick in the amount of roles that our clients are sending to us to get support in their recruiting efforts. We have a lot of open roles, and in a lot of different areas. A lot of them are actually tied into new product introductions and tech transfers and so on that are aligned to the ways that companies are pivoting their production processes and so on. But certainly the start of this year has been much more positive. The best thing I think from our perspective is a lot of the life science companies now have, as it were, baked in the COVID related procedures. So remote interviewing, remote onboarding, all of that stuff now is just part and parcel of the recruitment process. And in a lot of cases has actually, it has increased the speed to hire, because you're not waiting for candidates maybe to take a day off next week to get an interview. They can do a Zoom interview within maybe a day's notice. So it has actually speeded up a lot of processes in that way.
Yeah, it's interesting that point, because I found as well is that the for someone to have to go off site to go to an interview to come back on site could be a 3-hour process, or a half day off or something along those lines. So hopefully this, when things do eventually get back to normal, people won't forget about things like Teams when they're interviewing people, because it is a really good way to get to know somebody face to face. And certainly for a first stage interview process. So